He's
Ooh.
coming after the drives. He wants the flash drives.
And so
now watch, wait, hold on. Now wait, it gets better. Because Diddy knows she took them from him. And so when Diddy said, what, buckle up right now. You ready? Buckle up.
I don't think I'm ready.
Get ready. So you know how Diddy and his lawyers came out and go, this book is fabrication. You have no respect for Miss Porter. Diddy knows it's real. That's why he's saying you need to give us the flash drives. Because he knows she took them.
So that also kind of validates your story, because how would he have known, right?
And I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret too. I heard through a source of a source close to one of the lawyers. Diddy has like 5 lawyers.
Right.
One of the lawyers coughed up something to somebody, and I won't say who and whatever, that when Diddy was like asking for the drives, he knew exactly the amount there were. And they were like, how does he, wait, how many did he say? He knew exactly the number.
How many drives are there? Are there 3 or 2?
More.
You said that there might be many. So do you think she made copies of these drives?
They only let me see pieces of 3 drives.
Okay.
Right now they're saying there's 7. 7 thumb drives, not like hard drives.
Right.
I call them flash drives. Some people call them thumb drives. I'm not saying I'm in possession of them either. I have to be careful what I say. So I'm not saying like I'm in possession of them. I'm saying I have access to them.
And so when you say access to them, that means that, okay, so you use some of that information for the book, like, or was the book already made, like you said, and you put it together and that's separate?
It was basically already done. It was finished. Okay. What I did was there were 2 pages. I have them in my phone and they're in my computer. There's 2 pages that somebody else wrote.
Okay.
What that means is I don't know which source. One of the sources wanted to give a kind of like an epilogue and a prologue, right?
Okay.
Kind of like an intro and an outro, right?
Okay.
I removed those so that we only hear Kim's voice. Because, look, remember, Kim died 6 years ago. There's time for them to like, what if they interjected something? I don't know. Like when you are whistleblowing, you got to be really careful about the sources. You can't fully trust them. So they may have put something in themselves. What if they wanted to go after Diddy for something that they knew about that Kim didn't put, right?
Good point. So they could have altered it and you don't know.
I'll say this. Basically in the original, like that thing would be worth a lot of money, right? If I put the original, like it's like an artifact. It's like a piece of memorabilia.
Right.
Okay. If I put those back in and I handed that to somebody and said, this is really how it came, just like this. That person is telling you a story about why Kim did this and why they are helping her. Okay. Because remember, she's already dead and they think she got murdered. They think she got unalived.
Right. So question, why not put that out to help prove that it is real?
I will eventually. Right now, there's too much of a tornado that people need to just stay in the tornado for a little bit. It's not ready yet. It's too early.
So what do you mean by it's too early? What is
you can't show your cards right away. You're holding, full house or quads or a royal flush. You don't tip your hand right away. You need to let everybody push their chips in first.
Okay.
So, and look, it's a little bit of chess. And if I release, let's say I have access to one of the tapes.
Right.
And I release part of the tape. The whole world's going to go insane.
Have you seen the tape, Chris? Have you
Well,
seen the tape?
hypothetically, yeah.
Okay, so you've seen like, because I know like there's lawyers now, everybody's getting tapes, right?
I would fear Suge Knight too.
Right. Okay.
Dude, those guys, they had cops working for them. These cops committed bank robberies. These cops killed people. Proof
Wow.
within evidence. They murdered people. Okay. At Rampart. Yeah. A lot of them were from Compton. So my point is, what I think is, you'll never get Diddy like he wrote a check to Keefe D. Hey, kill Tupac Shakur. That's not what it was. I think at some point it was like, hey, it'd be cool to get rid of him, right? Because I might get killed. And he was very close to the Southside Crips. We know that.
Right.
Keefe, Zip Martin, Diddy.
Yep.
We know that. That's proven. Okay. That's part of the Greg Kading thing too. But I believe when Tupac and Suge jumped Baby Lane at the MGM,
Right.
that is the reason Tupac was killed.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, my point is, like, could they have done it in the future? Maybe. But
Right.
I'm saying the fact that Orlando Lane got jumped right there, and then they're looking for like, where is he? Where is he? They want to kill him. Absolutely. And they get a gun from Zip Martin, and I guess Foxy Brown's there.
Yep.
Supposedly.
Right.
And that gun is given from Zip to Keefe. Right there's a crime. Right there.
What
That's
about
a felony.
what about the $1 million check that supposedly Zip had?
I've never seen it. I've heard, I had a source come to me and goes, there was a bag, they say bag, that was given to Zip and he kept the money. Allegedly.
Right.
I don't know if that's true. Remember, Keefe D says on tape, it's public domain. You can listen to it on Murder Rap in the documentary and in the book, that Keefe says Diddy's on the phone. He's with Zip and they're talking to him. And he goes, was that us? Was that us? Diddy says, yeah. And Faith is there too. Faith Evans. And so they're saying, like, was that us? But to really prove that Diddy set it in motion would be very hard. Keefe D is a felon. Okay. You're going to put him on the stand. He's go, yeah, Puff told me to kill him. I don't think it's going to hold water. I think in kind of the gang culture or even in mafia, the same thing would happen in the mafia. Yeah. Or in a sit down, or maybe they casually say, get rid of them. They just nod. The old mafia guys, you know what the old guys used to do? They didn't speak. They go like this. That's it. They don't say anything. Do one of these.
It's true, though. It's true.
They used to get phone calls in bakeries, and you'd call a bakery, and then they go, hey, sounds good. Like, these guys were super slick. So my point is, you're not going to get it on tape of Diddy saying it. There's no check. There's no paper trail. But did he mention it? Probably. I'm sure he said it at some point. They had the Nation of Islam going too. They were trying to like cool things off between Suge and Diddy, Pac and Biggie. They were trying to. It's a sad story. It really is sad. Those guys did not need to die over that. They really didn't.
I agree. So, what do you